Not gonna happen. Fight with my beloved wife by spilling the beans in this trivia app? I don't think so. Here in the United States, if you have not voted already, I encourage you, everybody who is registered, to go out and vote. Vote early, vote tomorrow. If that's the time you have set aside, vote safely. And we're not even going to get into, I don't care who you're voting for. I care that you vote. It's important. That's a right we have, and it's a right we should exercise. And you know what else? I noticed this image is a little bit, I don't like the size of it, so I fixed it. There we go. Now it should fit in the screen. I didn't realize it was zoomed in like that. I vote that I fix the image, and I did that. It's fixed. Okay? We're good. 30 seconds away from starting. I hope you all had a fun time last week during Second Chance Week, just slinging the rejoins around. And those of you who played all week long have 15, 16 rejoins in your account now. That'll tide you over until our next one, which is probably sooner than you may think. We're in the holidays. It's time to start playing Christmas music all the time if you're me. Normally, the first Monday after Halloween at the office, I would start blasting Christmas music, and everybody would have to listen. But now, it's just me and Jennifer. Folks, it's the beginning of November, which means I've been playing holiday music since Sunday morning. But right now, it's time for the Monday edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. I'm your producer, Hal, ready to traipse through the holiday season with you because I had all these questions just laying around, and I also have this grand prize. Yes, that's $1,000, and when you correctly answer all 10 of my multiple-choice general trivia questions, you'll win your share of it. In this game, you'll also earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you don't stick around until after the game to claim them, you won't get to keep them. But those of you who win the game, you will get your bonuses automatically at the end. Again, you got to show up, stay till the end, folks. Let's get this show on the road by telling the comments to take a hike and moving on to your warm-up. Here is question number 1. Which European country is shaped like a boot? Is it Italy, France, or Spain? Famously boot-shaped, one of these countries is. Its inhabitants sometimes call their home country Stivale, which is Italian for boot, which makes sense because Italy is the boot-shaped country. Of course, it's Italy. It's got the little high heel boot action going on right down there. 96% of you getting that one right. Of course, France, we covered this, I think, last week, is called the hexagon because it's hexagonally shaped. Spain is somewhat similarly shaped to France, I would say. I think I could tell them apart if you put them next to each other but not connected. But they're somewhat similarly shaped. Not quite a hexagon, Spain, but neither of them are the proud boot that Italy is, just kicking its way into the Mediterranean. And hey, of all those people who got out, everybody's already back in. Pretty much all of you are in for free because you have all those free rejoins from Second Chance Week. Well done. We have over 27,000 people still vying for a piece of our prize. Over 28,000 of you playing in total. So let's move on to 1 bonus SB if you can correctly answer question number 2. Here it is. What animals did cowboys use for transportation in the Wild West? Was it dragons, horses, or cats? What were they riding around on yonder? Since cars and motorcycles weren't really available and trains didn't go everywhere, cowboys relied on beasts of burden to get themselves around. Horses, of course. A horse is a horse, of course, and that is the answer to this question. Pretty much everybody getting that one right. Wouldn't you like to imagine a bunch of cowboys trying to ride on cats? I guess they'd have to stand on 2 sturdy cats like roller skates and then just meow their way along the range. Let's move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. According to the saying, you shouldn't count your chickens before they what? Is it cluck, merengue, or hatch? Don't count your chickens before they do what? The saying exists to remind you not to get ahead of yourself, since not all eggs will bear chickens. So don't count them before they've hatched. That is the answer. 98% of you getting that one right. Isn't it nice to have this sort of easy takeoff into trivia on a Monday night? We keep it nice and simple. Of course, 2% of you going with cluck. you can count them. If they're being quiet, you can count them. That is totally okay, just in case you thought that wasn't something you were allowed to do. Feel free, pre-cluck, to count those chickens. Let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What are the 2 rival gangs in West Side Story? Is it the Bloods and the Crips, the Montagues and the Capulets, or the Jets and the Sharks? Who are those 2 gangs in West Side Story? This modern musical retelling of Romeo and Juliet takes place in New York, where the local Jets clash with the Puerto Rican Sharks. Jets and the Sharks. Oh, come on, folks. 78% of you getting that one right. Some Broadway and film lore. 10% of you going with Montagues and Capulets. That is from the original Romeo and Juliet. And Bloods and Crips are actual gangs that are based out here in Los Angeles, but I think they may be everywhere. So neither of those are correct, but hey, the 22% of you got out. Almost all of you right back in, and almost all of those people doing it for free. That is what I like to see. Still, almost 25,000 of you in the hunt for our grand prize. So let's move on to question number 5. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of these programs is primarily used to edit and alter pictures? Is it Adobe Audition, Adobe Premiere, or Adobe Photoshop? Which one do you use to change pictures, folks? You can make anything look like anything. So whether you're creating original works of art or just correcting pictures you've taken, you turn to Adobe Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop is what I was looking for. Well done, 99% of you getting that one right. Of course, Adobe Audition is audio editing software, and Adobe Premiere is for editing film. So there you go. But Photoshop, that's the fun. You always look at a picture, you see somebody post a picture, you go, oh, Photoshopped. Let's move on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What party game involves throwing balls into cups? Is it beer pong, quarters, or truth or dare? Which one? Are you throwing balls into those red cups? If you went to parties in your 20s, I guarantee you at least saw people play this skill game that does, yes, involve drinking. I'm talking about beer pong, folks. Beer pong is the answer. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. I'm not going to delve into your partying lives. I'm just going to assume you know that because it's a pretty prevalent game. I'm not a partier. I knew what it was, so you're off the hook. You don't have to answer any questions from me. Except for this next one. It's question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Out of 20,000 species of bees, approximately how many produce honey? Is it 7, 200, or 10,000? How many species of bees make that bzz, bzz, bzz honey? We may know bees for stinging us at picnics and making honey, but only a small number of bee species actually make that honey for us. It's approximately 7, could be 8, depending on where you get your sources, but 24% of you getting that one right. Well done, and that was the tough one in this game. I know it was tough. It took 76% of you and eliminated you from grand prize contention, but you know what to do. You know to come right back in to use your free rejoins. You know it's smooth sailing from here. You've played Monday games before. You're no fool. And hey, we already have well over 2/3 of you right back in the game. We are skyrocketing all the way up to almost 19,000 people still vying for a piece of the grand prize. In fact, we just passed 19,000 and it is still going. There is a subset, by the way, of TikTok of companies that do beehive removal, like safe beehive removal, and watching them do it is amazing because those hives are huge and there are bees everywhere, but when you move the queen and put her in the new hive, they'd all just go there. They just go and chill out. Amazing to me to watch. That's a big shout out to Bee Removal TikTok, everybody. Bee Removal TikTok. Let's move on to our second to last question in this game. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. It's second to last question. Question number 8, also worth a bonus SB. Here it is. Which of these desserts is typically filled with a sweet, creamy filling? Is it cannoli, banana bread, or chocolate chip cookie? Which one has that creamy center? Getting piped right in there. When you go out to an Italian restaurant, you might turn to one of these treats when it's time for dessert, enjoying sweet ricotta cheese and chocolate chip cannoli. Ricotta? Is that what we say? Ricotta? Doesn't matter. 99% of you getting that one right. You know to leave the gun, take the cannoli. That's what they said in Godfather anyway. Seems like Decent advice for life. Let's move on to question number 9, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following was a slogan for McDonald's? Was it I'm loving it, I'm hating it, or I'm so-so about it? Which of these was a McDonald's slogan for years and years? The phrase dominated their advertising in the 90s, and the ba-da-ba-ba-ba jingle is still in use today because when it comes to Mickey D's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. I'm loving it is the answer. 18,909 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. Hey, folks, you know the deal if you had fun playing this game, right? You tell your friends about it. You can post to social media. You can text them. You can email them. But no matter what you do, make sure that you include your special share link and your code, which you get by clicking the Get More Rejoins button on the main menu of this app or the Invite Friends on the main menu of this app. They both take you to the same place, and you get a special link that is yours and yours alone and a code that is yours and yours alone. Each person who signs up using that link and enters that code will earn you 1 free rejoin. Keep adding to your rejoin totals, people. Do it. Also, surprise! Tomorrow's game will have a pumped-up prize of $2,500. You heard me right. So come back here tomorrow for a shot at an increased payout. I want to repeat that again. You are not hearing things. Well, you're hearing the truth from me. Tomorrow's game will have a pumped-up prize of $2,500. So make sure you are back here for it. Regular bat time, regular bat channel. I also want you to add some comfort and style to your spaces with the Home Depot through swagbucks.com. Right now, you can use the code HOSTING20 to take up to 20% off select furniture and home decor. Plus, you'll get 8% cash back in the form of SB. HomeDepot.com offers a distinct online selection of exclusive brands and stylish pieces. All at the everyday low prices you'd expect from the Home Depot. They also offer free and flexible delivery, as well as easy and free in-store and online returns. You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this opportunity, but be sure to check it out after the game. What better time to look at some home decor than for the holidays, folks? Check it out. Earn 8% cash back in the form of SB, and don't forget that Hosting 20 code to take up to 20% off. Folks, we have 18,951 of you vying for a piece of this $1,000 grand prize. Almost 28,000 of you total playing along right now in total. Everyone can earn 1 bonus SB if they can correctly answer the final question of this game. It's question number 10. Here it is. Which of these WWE championships is the fake? Is it World Champion, Tag Team Champion, or Napping Champion? One of these is not a real WWE championship. Which one is it? WWE has a lot of active titles and also has retired a number of titles like the Hardcore Belt, but nobody has ever been the WWE Napping Champion. No napping belt, folks. 17,038 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to each and every one of you taking home 6 SB plus the bonuses you earn along the way. Bike flies, time flies, and you're flying right into the winner circle. Reiki 194, you are raking in the dough. And Sue Lady 82, I bow to you. You are a winner today as well. Congratulations to all of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to all of you who didn't win the grand prize, but you stuck around and you earned some bonus SB and claimed them. You are winners as well. Now that you have these SB, you know what to do. You redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Thank you for playing along with us today, everyone. Come back tomorrow for our $2,500 grand prize game. This is Swagbucks Live, and you have a wonderful evening.